Yes, I did it. Hello YouTube. That was a very techie geeky joke. Uh, I'm sorry. For those who are not very techie oriented, this is a switch and I just flipped the switch. It is very late and I might look sleepy, but I wanted to make this video. This week question is, if you can flip the switch to turn you straight instantly, will you do it? This is still a hard question to answer for me. First, because it's extremely hypothetical, and secondly, because it evokes a lot of mixed feelings. I was walking this past weekend in downtown Disney, where you see tons of young family with kids. Um, Something that I always wanted, and it does look on the outside that it's easier to be straight than being gay. I'm sure if I ask um, all of my straight friends if to flip the switch to become gay, if they will do it, I'm sure their answer will be with no hesitation, no. For 19 years of my life, that was my prayer. Please God, flip the switch. That was, in other words, just change me, get these feelings out of me, and it reminds me of Sixpence None the Richer song. Says, how can I disconnect myself from me? That was the idea. It's like, I don't want this, and flip the switch. That was my prayer. Um, and if you will ask me this question just a few years ago, probably 2 years ago, I will firmly say yes, flip the switch now. And it was very interesting for me to see. I think an unconscious response from Jay LeFew from the Gay Family Values in one of his videos. He's talking about at first he said that he would not like his kids to be gay because of the suffering. Then kind of he thought about it and retracted, and he said, well, you never know how life is going to turn out. Kind of like being straight is not a ticket for happiness, and obviously. But the first thing that came out was like, I don't want my kids to be gay, although he's gay and obviously with his partner there. This is because I think being gay is not easy. It's not easy still, at least for most of us. When I was in this period of reconciling my faith with my sexuality, I was in church, very frustrated, thinking 19 years totally wasted of my life, and 19 years trying to change, and nothing has changed. And at the very moment that I was thinking about that, the preacher went on and told a story that there was this young athlete that wanted to go to the Olympics, and he goes to and try to get trained from an older Olympic medal athlete. He goes, and the old man tells him, okay, before I can train you, you have to go and try to move a stone that I have in my backyard, huge stone. I want you to move just 2 inches. The athlete tries every day, goes every day, stays hours, pushing harder, trying to move that stone, and will come every day, and the old man will tell him, when you move it 2 inches, I will start training you. And after 2 months, nothing, and he keep on pushing the stone, and he comes back and extremely frustrated and complaining and said, well, I came to you for training and to get better. Maybe I will learn some techniques from you, and the only thing you have me doing is trying to move that stupid stone that I couldn't even move 1 inch, nothing. And the old man told him, look at your arms, look at your leg, who you have become. Now you are ready. For me at that moment was like God speaking to me, kind of saying, I know that it might look like you're wasting your time, but in all this struggle, you have changed so much, and look who you are. And I totally believe that with all my heart, that God used all this struggle to make me who I am today. And I'm very content because I believe that through this struggle, God has humbled me, made me more compassionate to people, more loving. I think this is where God wants me to be. It was always my prayer, Lord, I want to be a loving person and a humble person. And I wasn't expecting that He will work this way, but I guess God works in mysterious way. So I agree with Bruce that being gay and especially coming out has made me indeed a better Christian, in my opinion. Um, at times I think if I were straight, I would have been a very arrogant Pharisee. But who knows? It hurts me sometimes to think that my family is hurt because of me, but I can only be truthful to myself. So my answer to the question is, will I flip the switch? I will not flip it today. If God wants it, so be it. He can flip it. If He doesn't want it, it's totally okay. Life is more than sexuality, in my opinion. So I'm very happy and content with what God made me so far, and I'm very excited to know what He's gonna be doing in my life still. So that's all, YouTube. God bless. Bye.